Hello everybody, Mackenzie Hagland here. This week on my channel, I'm focusing on you living your life more in the moment. And of course Sundays, which is today, is all about gratitude. So how can you use gratitude in your life to bring you into the moment? So think about it for a minute. How many of us live our life on autopilot? We go through our day just existing, just getting accomplished the things that need to be accomplished. But we're not slowing down and taking advantage of our lives and the moments. So many of us say, oh, time goes by so fast. I think part of that is because we don't take the time to really breathe in our life and experience our life. Gratitude is a great way to hit the pause button on what's going on in your life, to take notice of what it is that's important to you. So gratitude is all about who you are in this moment, the people you're with, what you're experiencing, and what you have in your life. So let me share with you 4 tips I have for utilizing gratitude to bring you present into your life, to really help you focus on this moment, and maybe even slow your life down a little bit. So tip number 1 is to wake up with gratitude. How many of us, we roll over, we hit the snooze button, and all of that stuff starts to weigh us down. All of that, what I need to get done today. Oh, there's so much to do. I know my kids are gonna wake up crabby. We think about all of these things that could happen or that we need to get done, instead of taking a few minutes to be happy about what we have. So instead of hitting the snooze button and thinking about what you need to accomplish, spend about 5 minutes and think about what you're grateful for. It could just be a few extra minutes between the sheets, but maybe it's your family or your pets or something you've recently accomplished. Spend a few minutes and get grateful for what it is you have in your life. I guarantee it's a much better way to start out your day than being overwhelmed and letting the weight of the world be on your shoulders. Getting grateful can lighten you, make you more excited, put you in a better mood, and get your day started off on the right foot. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to utilize gratitude to shift your energy throughout the day. This morning I gave my parents a ride to the airport, and I'm going to admit I wasn't in a very good mood. I'm not sure what brought it on, but I know I got a little snappy with my mom. That's not the way I want to live my life. I really want to be a source of joy and energy for the people around me. If I'm in a bad mood, it's really hard for me to do that. So on the way home from the airport, I thought about how can I shift what it is that's going on in my life right now. And I just spent the drive home thinking about what I was grateful for in my life. And I have hundreds of blessings. My life is just a culmination of amazing ideas and people and things coming together to create this life that I live. So I have a lot to be grateful for. Spending the time to do that, by the time I got home, I was in a much better mood and was ready to face my day from a place that I'm much more comfortable, which is a place of joy and happiness and being able to care about the people around me. So that's tip number 2, is to utilize gratitude to shift your energy and bring yourself into the moment. Tip number 3 is to focus on and be grateful for the people in your life in that moment. How many times do we forget to say thank you or forget to say I love you? It's important that you step back and in the moment that somebody's doing something for you, you take the time to share with them or verbalize with them how grateful for them you are, or how much you love them and care about them. This morning when I pulled up to my building, the valet, he had done some things for me that I needed to get done, and I went to give him a tip, and I said, thank you, and handed him the tip, and he said, you don't have to tip me. He said, you're always so kind. You don't have to tip me. And I said to him, I appreciate the things that you do for me, and I want you to know how much I appreciate it. And he said, "Your attitude is enough appreciation for me." I gave him the tip anyway, of course, but it was me being kind in that moment and saying thank you and letting him know how much I appreciate him that he appreciated the most. It wasn't about the money, it was about him feeling appreciated and needed and cared about in the moment. So think about the same thing in your life. What is something that you can say to somebody to make them feel appreciated, to let them know how much they mean to you and how much you love them? Because I think we neglect that. And utilizing that to bring you present in your moment and connect with the people who bring you meaning in your life. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is all about the little things. So many times in our life, we run right past the little joys in our life. The other morning, I got out of bed and opened up my blinds, and the sunrise was unbelievable. The clouds were hanging kind of low, and the sun was just coming up over what's called Sunrise Mountain here in Vegas. And the oranges and the yellows and the pinks were so vibrant and brilliant across those low-hanging clouds. It was beautiful. Instead of rushing, I was, ready to go out for my walk. Instead of rushing out to do my walk, I took a few minutes and just sat with that sunrise, drank in the beauty, breathed in that morning air, and just sat and was with the world. So often, we may take a quick glance and say, wow, that's beautiful, but how often do we really slow down and experience the gifts, the little tiny gifts that are being presented to us in our lives? We don't do it very often. We may take notice, but we don't really pause and drink those things in. So I think the next time you have an opportunity in your life, slow down and be grateful for the little things, the little gifts that you're being given in your life. I think it'll really help you to take your life off of autopilot and get yourself into the driver's seat. Slow things down, enjoy things more, enjoy the people in your life, enjoy yourself more. So anyway, those are the 4 tips that I have for utilizing gratitude to bring you into the moment in your life. Again, my name is Mackenzie Haglund. If you've enjoyed this video at all, I ask that you click the like button down below. That would help me out a lot. Better yet, subscribe to my channel. I would be honored to walk this journey of change alongside of you. Thank you.